Very, very important. Extremely important. Everybody has a certain amount of pleasure that they're supposed to get in the next world, in this world, right? There's a certain amount of money that they're supposed to make in this world. And I spoke about this many times, but bear with me, this is so important, right? And the easiest way is imagine you have a fuel tank, a gas, right? The more you drive, the less gas that you have. The more that you use out of your spiritual tank, the less that you have. So let's say, for example, money is the easiest example, and that's the one I usually give. If somebody was supposed to make a certain amount of money this year, and he goes and he has an opportunity that he's going to make some money, but it's illegal. And he goes and he decides he's going to do it. I'm not going to go. I know I spoke about this idea before, but he goes and he does this deal and he makes the money, right? The biggest kicker that's going to hurt him is, besides the fact that he's always looking over his shoulder, he's not actually enjoying the money in this world. When he gets into the next world, God's going to say, like, you stole $10 million. If you would have waited 6 weeks, you were going to come to it legally. That was going to come to you anyway. What, do you think you could take something that doesn't belong to you? You are going to get that. You are going to get that money. But you couldn't wait, so now you're suffering both in this world and in the next world. The same thing is with, let's say, sexual pleasure. Many people are like, okay, you know what? I'll have some fun. The stupidest thing I ever heard was practice. Let's make some. We have to practice before we're married, right? It's the dumbest thing, right? And I think I spoke about it. I think I spoke about it over here. The one thing that you want somebody to not have experience with is marriage. You don't want to marry. You want marry somebody who's divorced 5 times. You must be good at it by this time, right? That's married 5 times already. Just the opposite. You want someone who has no experience. You want somebody who has nothing to do with no understanding in marriage, and you go and you build a life together. You have a certain amount of pleasure in this world, right? If you go and you take it earlier, illegally, all you're doing is you're stealing it from yourself and your husband in the future. It's a lose-lose situation. It makes no sense. If you're dating a girl and things are going well and you even want to get married with her, the most important thing is you should say, okay, Shomel Nigal, we can't touch, we can't do anything, we can't become physical. If we do, we're just stealing from ourselves in the future. And that's why some people go, they're married for, they date for 7 years, right? They get married and they're bored. It's like, what's halachically allowed to do in the bedroom, right? We need to do, you know why you're bored? Because you used up all the things illegally. You had everything that was coming for you. And now that is when you do it the right way, it's a mitzvah. Now, mitzvah, you can get more and more and more and more. You can build it up. You can build your meter up when you do it the right way. There's so many things that people just lose out when doing the wrong way. It is very, very important that you have to be careful with this physical relationships before you get married. Mess up your marriage. It just messes it up. It messes it up. You start, besides the fact that you start comparing. You start comparing to everything else that you had in the previous thing, right? And what happens if someone did this? Serious tshuva. Someone does serious tshuva, it's going to clean them.